Roman Reigns hasn't been seen in WWE for a few months now. While this isn't totally uncommon due to his part-time schedule, this absence is particularly notable for a few reasons. First and foremost, his absence is related to losing his coveted world title. After spending 1,316 days as champion, the Tribal Chief lost his gold in the main event of WrestleMania 40, ultimately putting over Cody Rhodes on his way out. As if a major loss wasn't enough for Reigns, his stable, the Bloodline, has completely changed in his absence. Jimmy Uso was kicked out of the group, and Solo Sikoa has taken over as the self-proclaimed head of the table. This has led to Sikoa bringing in new members who may not have been approved by the Tribal Chief. It seems as if Roman will be on a collision course with Solo's version of the Bloodline when he returns. If this is indeed the case, he may need to make peace with others to combat the group. This list will look at a handful of former rivals of Reigns who could be by his side if they can make up. Below are 4 former WWE rivals who Roman Reigns needs to make peace with to challenge Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline. 4. Jey Uso needs to reunite with his family member. Jey Uso is one of the most popular stars in WWE today. He's currently on Monday Night Raw but rose to prominence in the company as the Usos alongside his now estranged brother Jimmy Uso. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso have a difficult history together. They were together in the Bloodline, but Roman regularly abused Jey both mentally and physically. This led to the two splitting up and fighting in 2023. Still, Jey has often said that family fights, and he sees himself reuniting with Jimmy Uso. Presumably, the same will apply to his cousin Roman. This time, however, the former WWE champion will need to treat Jey with more respect. 3. Sami Zayn and the Tribal Chief reuniting would pop the WWE Universe. Sami Zayn is currently a champion in WWE. He holds the Intercontinental title, a prestigious belt with a history dating back many decades. Sami won the belt by defeating the seemingly unstoppable Gunther at WrestleMania 40. Just as with Jey, Sami Zayn was a member of the Bloodline who was pushed around and manipulated by the Tribal Chief. This led to Sami smashing Roman with a steel chair at the 2023 Royal Rumble, and the two had an epic clash at Elimination Chamber. Since leaving the Bloodline, Sami often made it his goal to tear the group down. The two reuniting won't be easy, but if Reigns can prove he has changed, perhaps he can win over the underdog from the underground one more time. 2. Kevin Owens admitted that he respects Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens is an accomplished WWE star. He is a former Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and United States Champion. Owens is also a 2-time WrestleMania headliner and has held Tag Team Gold. The prizefighter has been dealing with Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tanga Loa lately. In doing so, he cut an interesting promo with Paul Heyman, in which the Wiseman revealed that despite their fights, Roman Reigns has always respected Kevin, which is why things went as far as they did. Owens later admitted to also respecting Roman. This was a big moment, as this wasn't something either party admitted before. While they may never be friends, the two former WWE World Champions could unite if it means taking out those they don't respect, the modern incarnation of the Bloodline. 1. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns making peace would make an incredible moment. Cody Rhodes is the single most popular performer in WWE today. While Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens are all certainly popular in their own right, Rhodes is the face of the company in the absence of Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief and the American Nightmare are all too familiar with each other. They went one-on-one at the past 2 WrestleMania events. Cody lost the first bout, but he won the main event of WrestleMania XL Sunday. While Cody is the one to take Roman Reigns' undisputed WWE title, the two may need to unite to fight off this new bloodline. The big question mark will be if Roman's ego will let himself interact with the man holding the belt that Reigns likely still believes is rightfully his. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, has reigned supreme in WWE for years, but even the strongest leaders must sometimes mend fences with former rivals to overcome new challenges. As tensions within the bloodline escalate, Reigns may find himself needing to reconcile with past adversaries to challenge his formidable cousin, Solo Sikoa, and restore order within the family. Here are 4 former WWE rivals Roman Reigns must make peace with to rise against Solo Sikoa and the bloodline. #1. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns share a storied history that began as members of The Shield alongside Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley. The Shield dominated WWE as a formidable trio, but betrayals soon followed. Rollins' infamous chair shot that dismantled The Shield still echoes in the annals of WWE history. Despite their bitter rivalry, the two have crossed paths numerous times, their relationship fluctuating between respect and animosity. To challenge Solo Sikoa and the bloodline, Reigns must first reconcile with Rollins. Rollins' cunning mind and wrestling prowess could be invaluable assets. Their combined star power and shared history could unite fans and create an unstoppable force against the bloodline. Acknowledging Rollins' skills and forming a strategic alliance could be the key to overcoming the new threat within the family. This reconciliation would not only fortify Reigns' position but also bring closure to one of WWE's most intense rivalries. #2. Braun Strowman. Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman have clashed in a series of brutal encounters that tested both men's limits. Their rivalry was marked by high-stakes matches, from ambulance matches to steel cage encounters. Strowman, with his monstrous strength and unyielding resilience, presented a formidable challenge to Reigns. Despite the physical toll their battles took, there was always a grudging respect between the two powerhouses. Reigns needs to extend an olive branch to Strowman. Strowman's raw power and unpredictability could be the perfect counterbalance to Solo Sikoa's athleticism and aggression. By reconciling with Strowman, Reigns can harness a powerful ally capable of taking on the physically imposing members of the bloodline. Additionally, this alliance would signal to the WWE Universe that Reigns is willing to put the past behind him for the greater good, showcasing a different side of the tribal chief. #3. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns' rivalry was intense and deeply personal. Owens repeatedly challenged Reigns for the Universal Championship, with each encounter becoming more brutal than the last. Owens' relentless pursuit of the title and his willingness to push Reigns to his limits made their matches must-see events. Their rivalry was characterized by high-stakes drama and physicality, with Owens often finding himself on the receiving end of the bloodline's interference. To stand a chance against Solo Sikoa and the rest of the bloodline, Reigns must bury the hatchet with Owens. Owens' tenacity, coupled with his ability to devise cunning strategies, would be a significant asset in dismantling the bloodline's dominance. Moreover, Owens' experience in dealing with the bloodline's underhanded tactics would provide Reigns with a strategic advantage. Forging an alliance with Owens would not only bolster Reigns' chances but also create a compelling narrative of former enemies uniting against a common foe. #4. John Cena, a legend in WWE, has faced Roman Reigns in some of the most iconic matches in recent history. Their clashes were billed as generational battles, with Cena representing the past and Reigns the future. Cena's pursuit of his 17th World Championship often put him at odds with Reigns, leading to epic confrontations that captivated audiences worldwide. Despite their rivalry, there has always been mutual respect between the two titans. For Reigns to challenge Solo Sikoa and the bloodline effectively, he must seek Cena's guidance and support. Cena's experience, charisma, and fanbase could provide the necessary momentum to shift the balance of power. Cena's involvement would not only lend credibility to Reigns' cause, but also draw in fans who have followed Cena's illustrious career. Reuniting with Cena would symbolize a passing of the torch, with Reigns showing that he is willing to learn from the past to secure the future of his reign. The path to redemption. Reconciliation with these former rivals is not just about forming alliances, it's about growth, maturity, and leadership. Roman Reigns, as the tribal chief, must demonstrate that he can rise above past grudges for the greater good. Each of these alliances would bring unique strengths and strategic advantages, making Reigns' challenge against Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline a formidable endeavor. #The Shield of Allies 1. Strategic mastery with Rollins * Reigns needs Rollins' tactical brilliance. Their reunion would symbolize the restoration of the Shield's brotherhood, emphasizing unity and strategy over sheer force. 2. Raw power with Strowman * Strowman's unmatched strength can counter Solo Sikoa's ferocity. Reigns must show humility, acknowledging Strowman's value in this fight. 3. Cunning tenacity with Owens * Owens' relentless spirit and strategic mind can neutralize the Bloodline's interference. Reigns needs to show that he values determination and resilience, qualities that Owens embodies. 4. Experience and charisma with Cena * Cena's legendary status and experience can galvanize support. Reigns must show respect for the past, learning from Cena's journey to fortify his own legacy. Conclusion. In the world of WWE, rivalries are fierce, but the need for alliances can turn foes into friends. Roman Reigns, to challenge Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline effectively, must reconcile with Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and John Cena. Each brings unique strengths that, when combined, can create an unstoppable force. This path of reconciliation and unity would not only enhance Reigns' leadership but also craft a compelling storyline of redemption and power, captivating the WWE Universe and solidifying his legacy as the ultimate tribal chief.